Welcome back to the Friends podcast. I'm your host, Luna Leon, and our show today is about HBO's bold new trailer that's bringing together an unlikely band of misfit heroes in their latest fantasy adventure. So HBO just announced A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and I'm feeling that very specific emotion where you've been hurt before, but you're ready to love again. Like when your ex texts you, but this time they've been to therapy. We're getting Ser Duncan the Tall, played by Peter Claffey, and his squire Egg, who's basically royal but cosplaying as common folk. It's set a century before all that Jon Snow drama, and here's what has me genuinely excited. They're calling it more lighthearted. Before you panic, there's this quote from Egg. "A hedge knight is like a knight, but sadder." And honestly, that self-aware humor feels so much more authentic than watching the same dragon scenes over and over. This is happening during Targaryen times, but the dragons are gone, and nobody really respects the royal family anymore. We get all the political messiness without the spectacle overload that kind of exhausted me during House of the Dragon. Don't get me wrong, I love a good dragon scene, but sometimes I just want to watch people figure out how to be decent humans in an indecent world. The cultural timing is perfect. We're all tired of big-budget shows that prioritize explosions over character development. This feels like HBO saying, what if we just told a really good story about friendship? Revolutionary concept, right? More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners, Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
George R.R. Martin is apparently way more supportive of this than he was of House of the Dragon, which tells you everything. When the creator endorses something after publicly criticizing other projects, that's either really good news or he's just tired of dealing with executives. What excites me most is exploring inequality from street level. Duncan is basically working-class nobility, trying to do right in a system designed to crush people like him. That feels incredibly relevant, doesn't it? We're all just trying to maintain integrity while everything's falling apart, right? Can we appreciate having protagonists who aren't secretly chosen ones? Duncan is described as a hedge knight, which is like a knight but sadder. That honest self-assessment hits different. I'm like a successful podcast host, but more anxious about technical difficulties. The 6-episode format is smart too. No filler, just tell your story and get out. Sometimes the best way forward isn't bigger explosions. It's smaller, more intimate, more human. If that means the Westeros equivalent of a buddy comedy with character development, I'm ready to fall in love with this universe again. Plus, being like a knight but sadder is my entire brand, so this show was clearly made for me. Thank you for listening to Friends with Luna Leon. If you are enjoying our podcast, please show us your support by tapping the follow button and rating it 5 stars. That's a wrap.
Grep News. Thomas.